One. Mike Rooney coming to you live from day 5 of the College World Series. We started with one of the biggest matchups that we were looking forward to, Arkansas and Texas Tech in the winner's bracket game this morning. Arkansas just continues to impress. Dominic Fletcher with a big home run early in the game, ended up with 4 hits and 4 RBIs. Casey Murphy was very good for Arkansas, gave them a quality start, but it was Barrett Lowski out of the bullpen who's been such a key piece for Arkansas. We were worried about their bullpen early on. Now they go undefeated 2-0 in the winner's bracket on that side of the bracket. For Texas Tech, just a controversial decision to a degree on the mound. Was Tim Tadlock going to go with Davis Martin, or would he go with Caleb Killian? He elected to go with Martin. Martin just could not get the ball down in the zone. Ended up, Arkansas was able to capitalize on that. So Texas Tech will now face Florida again in the loser's bracket, though whoever emerges from there will have to come back and beat Arkansas for a second time. Again, Arkansas, the 2 freshmen, Heston Kjerstad, Casey Martin, continue to impress. And it's another veteran each and every time. The emergence of this bullpen, the defense is shored up. A very complete team, Arkansas, really operating on all 3 phases. And Texas Tech will certainly have their hands full with a Florida team that seems to be regaining their footing and gaining a little bit of momentum coming through the loser's bracket. In the night game, Oregon State once again starts slowly and then finishes with that quick strike offense. They end up beating North Carolina 11-6. This was a 6-3 game in the 8th inning. Oregon State scores 8 runs in the final 2 frames. Tyler Malone with another incredible set of at-bats, a monstrous home run. Adley Rutschman really was the key player. A bases-loaded double, bases-clearing double in the 8th inning to tie the ball game up, and then from there it was on. Caden Grenier, who maybe was not great in the Super Regional round, has been fantastic here in Omaha. The defense was spectacular. Base running, clutch hits, led off the game with early in the 1st inning, had a home run. He was outstanding. So again, the Beavers, they even without Stephen Kwan, they just keep coming. And the interesting thing for the Beavers is they've started each of the games slow, and if you let them hang around, that offense finally gets going. Even though Luke Heimlich pitched for a second time and pitched poorly for a second time in Omaha, the bullpen had just enough. Christian Chamberlain was very good, and here come the Beavers. Now they're going to have to beat Mississippi State twice, but certainly looked very impressive. And here we are heading into day 6, and Florida and Oregon State, who are the 2 most heavily favored teams coming in here, are still alive. Even though it's Mississippi State and Arkansas that really sit out there in that advantage 2-0 situation, Florida and Oregon State hanging around. For North Carolina, who was eliminated tonight, an outstanding season in which they win the ACC, coming off of the year where they were the #2 national seed last year with 3 picks in the top 36. And they get upset by Davidson. What a great rebound by North Carolina. Unfortunately, they run into that Oregon State buzzsaw tonight. So things continue to get interesting here in Arizona, or in Omaha, I should say. Do we end up with a Mississippi State-Arkansas finals? Who knows? Can the Gators, can the Beavers continue to build that momentum? Do they have enough depth to get to the loser's bracket? A lot left to be decided here in Omaha. I'm Mike Rooney, wrapping up day 5 at the College World Series.